If someone asked you, okay, looking back on the entire, let's say, 2-year process, including writing the book, are there any lessons that you learned, some personal takeaways about loss and grief and also healing? In terms of lessons about loss and grief, I try to avoid advice, and I can only really tell people what I learned for myself. And one of the things that I learned is that everybody's grief is different. It's a unique experience. Even though there's a commonality, everyone has a different experience when they're going through grief. And I think that's important for people around them to know that what they're going through is something that is different, even though they would love to know that someone else has had similar experience. And that brings me to the second is the importance of stories. I don't know if this is true of other people, but I just hungered to hear stories of other people's losses, people I knew and loved and was close to. I wanted to hear those stories, and those stories, I'm not exactly sure even today, but those stories were so powerful for me. I really didn't want to hear any advice. I just wanted to hear stories. So I think that's a second. And I think a third lesson that I learned is being someone around someone who's grieving. It's a very awkward experience. And if we can overcome that awkwardness, it will pay off. Someone said, just show up. I, I think that's true. Just show up. I had one friend, Josh, and I forget exactly when this happened. He lives most of the half the year in Washington, half the year in Woods Hole. And one day he just flew up. He said, I'm going to be at my house. I'm just flying up to be around. And he came by and it wasn't appropriate. And he came by afterwards and it was appropriate. And he just showed up. That was amazing.